that's an emergency exit.
Emergency exit. Hey, there's the emergency exit if you need it.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, down there.
Hand strap.
It's drip, drip.
Hey, this is it. No turnaround after this.
Getting drips.
Oh, dripping.
It is getting drippy,
I
isn't
think
it?
this is just the
Yep.
beginning. You're going to wind out a long tunnel.
Oh, I should put the flash on.
Yeah, you'll need a flash to get any decent pictures.
Yeah.
So amazing. Now, are we actually in Hezekiah's tunnel? I guess they did.
They're like underwater. Like water caves. They weren't really that tight, but they didn't make me nervous.
I think I have that.
I don't think it's not, at least it's not like consistently. No, it's like crazy. I heard like.
Yeah, I think they put that jar in there for effect.
See this? Oh, it's just a hole. See this thing?
Okay. Okay. The ground just suddenly turns to rock, chiseled rock. And it just, that's it. And now we're getting back to graded.
This is for the short, you can have a bit of an advantage. Yeah.
Ooh, you don't want to blow out a thong in here.
Orange shaft. That's where the water is, you don't have to get level. And this has been thought to have been the shaft by which Warren climbed, Joab climbed into the city. This is Warren's shaft, found in 1860, and thought to have been the shaft by which Joab climbed up into the city, up this tunnel and was inside. But it was actually, this was to the level of the rock in the time of King David, this level here. That goes down in the water. You got the water down there. You can see the bottom of the shaft from inside the tunnel.
First step is using
Leen, we could hear you, but we couldn't see the wave movement.
Okay.
So don't worry about
I've
it.
repeated myself now 7 times, and this is the 8th time.
Okay.
This is Warren's shaft. Goes down to the water level where we're going to walk through. You have to see this bottom of the shaft from inside Hezekiah's tunnel. Was thought to have been the shaft where Joab climbed up into the city. But it wasn't so.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need to look at that.
Down below we have Warren's shaft. Thought to have been the shaft which Joab climbed to get into the city. But it isn't so.
It's not so, huh? How would he have been able to get a rope up here or a ladder? That's what I'm wondering.
Okay, guys, just get through the middle of you. Wait. Stop.
John taking pictures to document who's actually here to see who comes out on the other side.
From the Iron Age. Now, are you all here?
Almost.
We got one more.
We still have a couple more down there.
Couple more. Looking down Warren Shaft.
The famous story of the capture of the city of David, we all know from 2 Samuel, was that they were taunting David, and even the blind and the lame will keep you out of the city. But David said to us, whosoever get us into the water shaft and takes the city, he'll be chief captain in chief. In 1860, Warren already went into the Giant Spring. He was one of the first ones to go through the red tunnel, Hezekiah's tunnel. And there's a side tunnel there, and you can see the bottom of this shaft going all the way up. He climbed up, making wooden scaffolding. Then he found that tunnel going up. He came down into and found himself in the city. He said that must have been Warren's shaft, because he went up like inchy-winchy spider, the water spout. It says water spout. Now, when they started to excavate here, in most of the books you still will read that this vertical shaft is a karstic shaft, formed by erosion of the water that dripped through the rock, was where Joab climbed up. But we had to after we seen the shaft, we had to climb up the steps. Now we know that that shaft was not visible when Joab came into the city. The word translated shaft is sinor, and sinor does not necessarily mean a vertical karstic shaft, because the top was actually closed off. Only in the time of Hezekiah, I told you that was pressure to find places to build a house and to live into. It was so chock-a-block full that people came into this tunnel. Here is a room where people lived. They found thousands of fish bones. They must be eating either fishmonger or eating a lot of fish. Where Warren's shaft is, they lowered the rock in Hezekiah's time till that lowest level where we are standing looking down in Warren's shaft. But it was only revealed for the first time during the time of Hezekiah. So that shaft was not visible. Even if Job would have climbed up that shaft, he would have hit the ceiling like this. That's what we know from the latest research in this area. So then where did he climb in? The word, it says, whosoever gets up the water pipe, what does it say exactly? The spout, whoever gets up the spout. In Hebrew it says, Yagvia betzinor, and he that laborers in the water channel. Now the Giant Spring flows and flows, but the Jebusites built a tower into it, and the water rose up and keeps rising because it keeps filling up. So they dug a channel, the dry channel, as an overflow channel, all the way to the eastern side of the city of David, and then came out somewhere near the Siloam pool, before there was a Siloam pool. And David and his men must have known that the water, they saw the water coming out, and it's more likely that David or that Job got in the water channel, what you call the dry water channel now, at the southern end of the city, most likely by night. And then during the darkness, and I don't think that torches which you can buy for 4 shekels, it was laboring through that dry tunnel. It wasn't a dry tunnel, it was a wet tunnel. Very irregularly, I walked through it, some of you will walk through it, you bump your head against the ceiling and there's the rock. It's not as smooth as Hezekiah's tunnel. It was very, very hard to do that. And then you came out in a massive pool, which you'll see around the corner here. You had to climb up a smooth pool. You must have had grappling ropes and hooks and all that, and climb up. And then he came here in this tunnel, and then he would have walked up straight this, they climbed that descending tunnel, and then he was inside the city. Probably at night,